Okay, just left Fiscardo. I'm under sail. I'm on my way to Vasiliki. So it's 2 hours, 10 minutes to that waypoint there. So I should be there by 1 o'clock this afternoon, doing about 3.94 knots. I'm slightly off course, but I'm again pinching against the wind. I suppose if I bring a more to port, I'm going to lose a bit of speed. So I'll keep it on this course for now and then maybe bring it in 10 degrees to port in a bit. So yeah, I've got about 8 knots of wind and I'm doing about 3.5 to 4 knots. Another boat following me under sail. Simon and James and Dave are staying behind. They've got some repairs to do on the boat, but I had to get out fairly quick today because my anchor had crossed that huge catamaran, his chain. So he wanted to go at 11, so I said I'd go out at 10. So it just makes life easier for everybody. I'm not bothered, I'll just bimble about here on the sea under sail, it doesn't bother me. Just coming into Vasikeli now, should be there in about an hour's time. I'm doing very slowly, 2 knots. Just got my staysail out. Normally I'd have the engine on, but I thought, well, the wind's blowing about 14 knots, and with the staysail it's easily controllable by just rolling it in quickly and firing the engine up to get control. So I've just got a catamaran coming alongside me now. He's coming out of the port now. Well, that's me moored up, still quite windy. Wait for the other guys to arrive and then go and find the port police and do my usual check-in. Right, after all that, there's no port police here, it's in Nidri. Well, I'm going there tomorrow, but I'm on anchor, so... Hey dear. Morning, just left Vasiliki. Behind me, heading towards Nidri. Quite a late start. I was up early, but we've had breakfast in the local cafe. So it should be about a 2-hour journey. Nice and warm. Okay, so here's the route this morning. This is where we are. Around the bottom of the headland. I'll put the sails up just about here and sail around to anchorage called Tranquil Bay in Nidri. So yeah, all nice and protected there. Should be there about 2:30. So steadily doing 4.2 knots on the engine. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, this is me putting the mainsail up. It's quite strenuous, but well worth it once it's up. Now that's a nice little anchorage, isn't it? Catamaran there with the family for the day. Ideal. Okay, sailing up this channel now with the wind sort of coming on the starboard broad reach, and man is it busy. I'm trying to get into this anchorage here, but I've been on sail all the way around here, only about 3-4 knots, but wow is it busy. It's like one yacht after another, and some of them are tacking, some of them are on engine, and to be honest I'm glad I'm on the sail because at least I've got right away, but not of course with somebody else with sails as well, but you know, life's a lot simpler. anchored in Tranquil Bay, Nidri. Okay, just fitted my hydrovane rudder. That's it waggling about there. That's separate to the main rudder, which is further underneath the boat, but it's my emergency backup rudder, and it's also the rudder I use on the self-steer, which keeps appearing in my photos, which is this little device here. But I need to get in the dinghy to actually fit it, because there's a clip down there that needs 2 hands to do it. The problem is my autopilot, which is down there, sometimes keeps tripping out. So I've either got to steer the boat myself or use the hydrovane and the self-steer mechanism, which it's all right, but it wanders a bit. Nice little hideaway, well protected from the wind. Great, what we call a hurricane hole. Been ashore this morning, dropped my laundry off, checking with the port police. Quite busy with dinghy traffic here, making the boat swell a bit.
It's sheltered in here, isn't it?
Well, here I am at Bathia Valley, which is 2 hours away from Nidri, across the bay. Lost my mobile phone, so I'm having to do this using my iPad, full of a cold. I lost my phone yesterday in Nidri Harbour. I went diving down below for it. I caught cold, so great. Anyway, this is where the old beach parties, but I'm not really feeling up for that. I think the name of the place is Bathia Valley or something. Right, on way to Lefkada, or Lefkas as the locals call it, and see if I can get myself a phone and see if I can moor up, but means crossing a very narrow channel. Now this is a little village called Ligia. There's Dave's boat, a few other boats in the bay, but there's the channel to Lefkada. We managed to get up the channel. The wind was blowing and right on the nose, and when we reached the town there was no spaces in the town's quay. Well, there was a couple, but it was blowing too hard on a crosswind and it was way too dangerous, so we came back down the channel and anchored up here. And then just as we were coming round, Mr. Fisherman here decided to lay nets all the way across here, and he's this morning he's picking them all up, I think. So it's a waste of time today for us, because we're going to get on the bus and go into town, where I need a new phone and all a few bits and pieces, and Dave needs to get his teeth done. In Lefkada. These Greeks just love double parking. Still in Lefkada, just waiting for the bus. I'm trying to find a postcard. Nothing yet. can see how narrow this channel is. It's only about 4 metres under the keel. Very close. See how close the two marker buoys are that I've got to stay between, and I've got a vessel coming the other way, so I've got to keep well away from him as well. Getting through the swing bridge now. I just got through it. Scary stuff. Boats coming out opposite ways and